Hey y'all, grumpy old Grognard here. Welcome back to my attic. Look, a little something a little different. I got a birthday present. Last month was my birthday. It was about 2 weeks ago, but we didn't get to celebrate it till this weekend because um, my son was sick, and then my wife got sick, and then I got sick, and we all been sick. But we finally got to celebrate it last weekend, and I got a present. I got myself. There will be no more crashes in the middle of my fantasy ground sessions. I got myself a brand new Acer Predator Triton 500. We're talking 16 gigabytes of RAM, 3000 series. It's a 30 NVIDIA 3090 graphics processing unit. I mean, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful computer. And I have been running Fantasy Grounds on it like crazy. It runs Photoshop like a dream. You hit open and it opens. So, this is above and beyond my wildest dreams. And here's the thing. I love video games. I have always loved video games. And I know it's a waste of time, but I've got a bunch of video games that I've never actually been able to play. I keep promising myself I'm going to get myself a new computer and I'm going to play Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm going to play Cyberpunk 2077. And my old Nitro 5 technically met the specifications for those games, but they wouldn't run, right? I would plug them in and they'd run for 5 minutes and they'd stutter and shake, and eventually the graphics card would overheat and poof, blue screen of what the F. So I've never been able to play any of them. And I got to tell you, I love Westerns. I love Westerns. So it broke my heart that I wasn't going to get to play Red Dead Redemption until my son got out of private school, which we're still quite a few years away from. And then my wife surprises me with his new computer. So I'm going to play a video game tonight. And if you don't want to watch, you certainly don't have to. But I am going to play a video game tonight. I have wanted to play Red Dead Redemption for 2 years. And now, since I bought it, and now I get to play it. And I'm so excited. So, I promise you I will not neglect the tabletop board role-playing thing. I will absolutely do my video on how professional dungeon masters are ruining Dungeons and Dragons, but I'm also going to start playing Red Dead Redemption, and I'm going to do that tonight because it just looks awesome. So, stay, go, whatever. I love you for watching this much. Maybe I'll see you after. Okay, wow. So that loaded really fast. Compared to my older computer, that loaded really fast. I don't think I'm going to keep doing the picture-in-picture thing. I think you'd rather see the game than me. But we'll leave it for now, because everything seems to be working. We're not going to mess with it if it ain't broken. So, let's see. We're going to go to... story, right? Story? Story, okay. Oh, I forgot about these load screens. Yeah, these can take a while. So, I guess I need to be entertaining for a little while, which I'm not terribly good at. I love to give people my opinions, but what's to tell? We only just started, right? I gotta tell you, these renders look really good. These look like in-game graphic renders. Here we go. By 1899, the age of outlaws and gunslingers was at an end. America was becoming a land of laws. Even the West had mostly been tamed. few gangs still roamed, but they were being hunted down and destroyed. I guess that's us, right? Gangs getting hunted down and destroyed by the law. 1899. Yeah, I can see that. The Old West was kind of not the Old West anymore. It was the New West. Oh my. Okay, so sorry about that, but these graphics are amazing.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There! Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Okay, so that was pretty amazing, huh? Very cinematic. I'm impressed. Doesn't look like an in-game render, but I think that might have been an in-game render. Chapter 1, Culture.
Bring him in here!
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Oh, she just takes command, huh?
Davy's dead.
There was
well. They were waiting for
nothing
that.
more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here.
Excuse me,
You were
touch of
gonna
the
get
cold.
yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it gladly. But we're gonna ride out and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
I'm sure I like
We
that.
ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey,
I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on.
Oh, yeah? It was my fault, was it?
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
You know what? I gotta pause here real quick.
All right.
There. I had to turn up my volume a little bit.
Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon.
Press L up. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that works. Toggle? Yeah, you have to hold it.
Bridge coming up. Take it easy.
Can't believe we lost Davy, too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
Yeah, the
A couple more
Pinkertons.
days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others
Union
back
Busters.
up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now. Wait, is that someone coming towards us?
You got better eyes than I do. I don't see nothing.
You up ahead. Who's there? Whoa. Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always.
Ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere, too. Move up, Arthur. I'll cover the rear.
Yeah, I don't trust this guy. I'll throw myself into a hole for that boy if I could. I'll cover the rear. Yeah, alright. I'll cover the rear.
Yep.
I'll talk to Micah.
You sure about this, Micah?
Mr. Morgan, I never thought I would be so pleased to see your face. Been kind of lonely out here. Where's everyone else?
Old mining camp, back up the hill.
Huddled around a fire, waiting for Daddy to put food on the table. Said it before, we got too many mouths to feed.
Well, we got a few less now, so you should be happy.
That ain't fair, Arthur. I earn my share. You think it's unreasonable to expect others to do the same?
So, this house. You speak to the people there already?
No, like Dutch told us. Look, okay.
Sorry. Text from wifey. Just a second. Okay. So, back to it.
Let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this. Whoa! Okay, let's head down there.
Okay, health is displayed. Lower left-hand corner, so it looks like I'm a little messed up. Outer bar shows remaining health. Inner core influences how quickly your health refills. So I'm wounded and hungry. Okay.
Let's hitch up here.
Over there.
Is that a hitching post there? Yes, it is.
Let me handle this. We don't want to spook these fine people.
Sounds
sound
like
like a
quite the
party.
party.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than 3 nasty-looking degenerates. Micah, hide behind that wagon. Arthur,
nasty
you
looking?
take that old shed on the left and stay low, both of you.
Press Q to take cover. Okay, so it's another cover-based shooter.
Hello?
Lovely. Take out cover.
Excuse me?
Yeah, but how do I pull the gun out? Because we all know there's going to be a gunfight
well,
here.
hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way. Lost in the storm.
Okay, so we got a dude sneaking out the back door here.
We can't help you,
And I
mister.
still can't figure out how to pull out my
I
gun.
got folks
Arthur,
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem. Look, there's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
Okay, traditional shooting.
Think you should go now, buddy.
Look out, there's more to bastards!
There's another boys. We got here first.
There's another one shooting from the window.
You're mosquito people, son of a bitch.
Why is everybody shooting at me?
I'm gonna get on. We've got a runner. See him, Arthur?
I don't see him, actually.
Leave him. He won't last out there by himself. Arthur, I said I'd handle this.
Alright.
Going too well.
Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here. Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food.
Hold R to your items to pick up while searching the house. Oatcakes. Okay, that's food. I'll take that. They glitter. The items glitter when you can interact with them.
I'm starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
Press B to open your satchel and eat an oatcake. There we go.
O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
Okay,
It's
our
a
food.
strange one, all right.
Well, refill
Maybe
more
they're hiding
core.
up here, too. There's
Okay,
a big
so
price on
search the
Colm
cabinet.
O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up.
Okay, got some goodies here. Alright, all kinds of stuff there. Just hold down that LR button, he loots things for free. Let's inspect.
Big old pool of blood on the floor here.
I saw.
Probably the poor bastard who lived here. Micah found a dead body in the wagon outside.
Keep searching while I pack these on the horses.
Health cure. Another health cure. Close it up. I need a better mouse pad. This game is a lot of mousing around. What's this? Jewelry. Can't eat it. You can sell it. Gotta move my rig here a bit. Make some more room for my mouse. Okay. Is that a search drawer? I'll search that drawer. Premium cigarettes. All right. Gems of Beauty card. Okay, so there's a card collecting game. Seems a little out of place in the Wild Wild West, but we'll forgive it because so far this game is amazing. Examine the photograph. These must be the...
Poor bastard was married too.
Yeah, these must be the bodies in the wagon outside. So, why don't we put it back? Escape. I think we've got pretty much everything. What's up this ladder over here?
What are you doing in there, Arthur?
You know darn well what I'm doing. Doing what you told me to do.
Still looking, Dutch.
More oat cakes. Some revolver cartridges. Okay. I like that there's no, they don't do that unlimited ammo nonsense. Glad I didn't just fall right off of there. Okay, I think I pretty much covered this house. Anything on the table here? What's that? Ooh, salted meat. All this stuff looks like it's already been at. Yeah, I think... now how'd that guy get up there? There was a guy shooting out that window. I don't see a way up there. Alright, let's get out of here. Slip out the side door that money took. Make sure there's nothing laying around out here.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
It's not letting me pull my gun out. I don't like it when games make me be stupid. I want to have my gun in my hand when I go through this door. Maybe there's a button here I don't know about. That's my boy. I did not do that. He did that. So of course I dropped my gun.
Bastard shot my cut! Well, he started it! I'm gonna break your neck!
Okay, good luck with that.
What's going on?
Now this guy just jumped me!
Just mash that F button. This guy doesn't have a prayer.
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet.
Hold to focus
Find
on
out what
O'Driscoll.
they're doing here.
Oh, okay, so
and
it's
where
not the
Coleman
highlighter.
is.
That's the other
Oh,
one.
this son of a bitch will talk.
So I'm going to interrogate you. And I'm just going to hit you once for fun.
Where's Colm
And
O'Driscoll?
now I'm going to question you.
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
Okay, I'm asking another question.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything else. Please.
Give you one more pop. And then I'm going to let you go.
Partner.
But I'm probably not doing you any favors.
Go!
Let you die slow in the storm. Pick up your gun. Okay, so that's tab. Pick up your hat. Which is R. Okay, why are they different? Too many buttons. I'm not going to do well in this game. I'm telling you that flat out. But I'm loving it so much I don't care. Probably going to die a lot. Hope you all are patient. Okay. So, focus on the horse and G to calm. Pat the horse. Oh, he's a sweet horsey. I like him.
Yeah, that's it, boy.
Oh, he likes me too. Okay. So focus on the horse and let's just lead him out. I'm not going to remember all these buttons. I hope those prompts keep coming up. Lead the horse to the hitching post. Like all the way on the other side of the complex.
Go, huh? Saw the little bastard scurrying off.
Yeah. Figured he won't get far in this anyway.
That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. Get
Should
that
keep
horse
him.
hitched. Don't want him bolting.
So, hitching post? Yeah, it is. There you go, horsey. You stay right here, alright? That's the magic hitch.
Mike, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Whoa, look, I found it a cellar. Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone.
This guy's trouble.
She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Michael. Look at her. Miss, are you...
Oh, you fool! Michael!
Miss, now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss.
Okay, so maybe I'm wrong about this guy.
It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on.
Walked right up to that woman with a knife, didn't do nothing, just walked right up to her.
You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Yes, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
Bad men, but we ain't them.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
This is actually...
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Hey! Somebody's coming! Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back! How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Oh, I really don't like this guy. Gorgeous. Unbelievable.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail.
I know that look.
You?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John?
I like the way they're introducing me to the characters one at a time.
Now?
We're all... Yeah, we're pretty
The girl
worried.
who's always asking for things.
I know. The situation were reversed, and
Micah's it.
he looked for me.
Well, Micah needs to find himself in a shallow grave
Thank
at some
you.
point.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave.
I don't like that guy, right?
Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Too many cinematics. I mean, it's good cinematics, but it gets boring watching people talk all the time. Amazing. Look at the graphics on this. Somebody really put their heart and soul into this. And for, even though it's not all that video gamey, the writing is really good. I love the way the gangs are like people. They're just normal people.
Come on, let's take a look.
Just in a bad spot is all.
More of O'Driscoll's boys.
I think maybe the O'Driscolls are maybe a little different.
Seems somebody left
Can't make up my mind about Dutch.
recently.
Stay true to him for now. He seems
That
like
way.
a good enough fella.
Oh, well, come on then.
Oh, okay, I lost my letterbox. Does that mean I'm in control? Yeah, okay, I'm back in control of the horse.
Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
I don't see anything. I'm just following. Oh, maybe I do. Yes, I do see something.
You think it's John?
Good eye.
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine.
Horse stamina
Suddenly
too,
they were
huh?
everywhere.
Bounty
So I
hunters?
should probably give him some.
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy.
Probably give him some oat
Raining
cakes.
bullets.
This
Take it
doesn't
slow.
look good.
Big ravine here. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way,
See it?
but it was a bad situation.
That ain't
Something's
like
up with
him,
that guy.
The tracks go left, down here.
Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right.
There, Despacio.
Damn snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Is that the tracks? I don't know. I think I may have already lost them. Wow. There's one way they could be going.
Watch yourself. It's not very wide here.
Somebody knows how to fly.
Come on, boy. Horses are struggling.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
How do I stop and feed my horse?
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that?
I did not push my horse. He just started running on his own. No, that's not good.
John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us.
Dude, you spooked my horse.
Come on! Up there!
You're all right, boy.
G. Gotta remember that G button. Okay. Well, you can hear what direction he's coming from.
He's coming from up ahead somewhere.
My headphones ain't that good.
I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
You can only carry one sidearm at a time. You can swap your carried weapons with weapons stored on your horse. Okay, so horse weapons is tab. Okay. So, shotgun. I'm not 100% sure this is a good idea.
Come on.
I might rather have 645s than 2 buckshots. Hope we can reload fast.
Careful here. Mierda, that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
I like that I can.
You sure about this?
I like that you can initiate conversation.
Okay.
Stay close to the wall, thank you very much.
Watch out here.
Okay, good. I got my gun. It doesn't always let you pull the gun. Crouch, left control. Oh, cool. So I don't have to hold it.
Quick as you can, come on.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm still learning how to walk, alright? I'm a baby.
Watch your
Stand
step.
up.
This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall.
Glad it's a toggle. That would be tricky holding that with the W.
Up here. Come on.
Okay, this is Grand Theft Auto here.
Come on.
Forward jump.
That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John!
Okay, so I need to eat something. So I need to hit B. And I need to grab something. Kidney beans. Restores health core. Moderately restores health core and stamina core. My health core is fine. It's my stamina core that's a problem. Sweet corn moderately restores health care and slightly red. I need. That's what I need. Canned peaches. Slightly restores health core. There we go. Oh man, I need like 5 cans of peaches is what I need. Okay, so it's not going to let me run even if I do have a stamina back up.
Let's keep moving then. Come on.
Okay, I was complaining about all the buttons, but I can see where they're going with this. This is actually a really, really good game. I'm totally hooked into this game all of a sudden. And I know I can't play it all night because y'all won't want to watch a 5-hour video, but whoa, am I impressed.
That's John. We're coming.
Glad you can hear this. For some reason, my sense of I decided to have earshot off in the wars.
All right. Hot down, Marston. That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
Well, I can't say the same. Let's get you out of that hole.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre. Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the
Okay,
right
so
man for this.
I guess the D and A buttons are ornamental in this shot.
You alright?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
See, that's gorgeous.
Look up there.
Oh, there's 3 of them. I got a shotgun. See, I told you it would be better to have 6 bullets. Alright.
I'll distract him.
They had to get down to the shooting.
Go. Draw them off.
Okay, here we
Okay,
go,
so
John.
shotgun. I wonder if it's got a range limitation. I'm going to assume that it does. Call for about a 50-yard shot.
We're getting you out of here.
Get away from me.
Hold on, Arthur.
Okay, so that's actually a really good weapon.
Show up.
Which one's mine? This one? Yeah, you look like it. Yeah, you're mine. Tennessee Walker. Is that your name? Or are you a Tennessee Walker? So, to go D. No, E.
Boy.
There we go.
Come on then. Let's get back to the others. Yeah.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be
What?
fine. It's just like a dog bite.
I should be on the other side of you.
Got bit by a dog.
Because them wolves come off the hill
Died.
again.
An hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
I'm having trouble controlling the horse. It's hard to stop him. You pull back on the reins and he tries to turn.
Up there? More of them.
Oh,
Stay back.
Get the hell out of here!
I could reload on the mount. That's awesome.
Look out on the right. More coming in on the left. Get the hell out.
Having mouse problems. There we go.
Damn it, Morgan.
Why am I riding like what? Saving your butt? Right right on our tail. At night.
You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus.
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now. She'll ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Nah, you can do better than that. One thing you ain't short on is fantasy.
There you go.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there. Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here? Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Javier, is it? Yeah, I like
Thank
him.
you, Arthur. Thank
He's
you.
a reliable guy.
Other lost maidens need saving.
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization.
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
All right, then.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Okay, I have control. We're into the sandbox. Yay! Events and interesting locations are located in your journal as you explore Old J. To view it,
When the storm breaks, we move.
go to B to speak with Bill. Go to P to speak with Mr. Pearson.
Warm enough.
Can I save? Because, you know, games crash. And last time I tried to play this game, that was a big problem. So I'm just going to go ahead. There's no save. Settings. General. No, this isn't it. I'm in the wrong place. Story. Save. Save. Okay. Okay. Yes, I absolutely am sure that I don't want to lose my game if a power surge hits or the power goes out, which it does here a lot. Okay, save. Escape. Oh, you know what? I've had problems with corrupted save files before in games like this, so let's just do a double save, just for fun. Plenty of save slots. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look around this burg. I doubt there's anything around to find, but it can't hurt to look around. Oh, and J, journal. Let's just take a look at that too. Oh, okay, nice animation. Blackwater. Page. E. Oh, I like to draw, huh?
So now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more.
I bought this journal after the last one got destroyed in that fire all those months ago. Wherever it was, whenever it was. Haven't written or drawn much in the past few months, but I was missing it more than I thought I would. So, and finally, near a store, so here I am, I guess. After all that business up north and fire, we spent a few months in the wilderness traveling down from the northern grizzlies. I guess I should be doing my Arthur voice. Gonna have to make one up. Cute. Okay, so traveling down from the northern Grizzlies, stuck mostly in the western foothills of the mountains during the worst of the winter. Food was easy to find, life was good. Dutch had a lead for some land, and we were going to buy, but the land did not match up to his criteria, or he got spooked. We were being watched by the law, and that somebody knew who he was, and we never bought it. We are wandering still. We picked up a couple of folk in the Grizzlies. Jenny, a sweet young girl we met abandoned on the roadside, and Micah, an outlaw Dutch met in a bar someplace. Dutch seems very taken with Micah, who is pretty hot-headed, argumentative, and full of himself. Hosea and I are less sure. Yes, we shall see. Eventually we came out of the wilderness and are now holed up outside of Blackwater. Sometimes I stay in town hunting for opportunities. We might be onto something. We got plenty of money, and the trail we took was so torturous and slow nobody could have followed us south and east, or figured out where we was heading. We was thinking about California, but then Dutch and Hosea brought us down to Blackwater. Blackwater has apparently grown a whole lot since any of them. This last year I was told to expect a little more than a trading post, but the place is growing fast, and it's almost a small city. The town seems to be riddled with corruption, but there's certainly plenty of money here. It's good to be sleeping in a bed from time to time and living in a more civilized life after so long under canvas, but I do not particularly like being this near a town. We are living here, camping outside town mostly, hidden in plain sight, I guess. Life seems pretty easy. Abigail and Marston keep arguing. I wonder why they exactly came back. He cannot seem to decide if he wants to be a father to that boy of his or not. The arguing is exhausting. I heard talk of a new man. Sounded like Trelawney, but we haven't seen him for many months. Oh, okay, so we lost a guy named Trelawney. Hosea and I are into something pretty big. It might be a lot of cash coming in to do with real estate. So Hosea thinks he may have discovered, I am not sure yet, the perfect crime we think, one where we rob crooks. We are being real careful. It's fun riding with Hosea again. The man is an artist of nonsense. Even if nothing comes of it, we're having an amusing enough time. It's good to be running scams again. Hosea is a born huckster. He is getting anxious, worried that by lingering in town we are going to bring undue attention on ourselves, but Dutch thinks he is also onto something big. His word, not mine. Bank money being brought in by a boat, apparently. So for now, we are working on both things and seeing what happens. Plan to flee west into the desert country to someplace if we can. Mike and Dutch are planning to rob the ferry in town. They think it's laden with riches, cash coming in from the banks, coming in by boat. For once, I am not getting involved in the job. Hosea and I are too taken up with our business, which I believe could go very well. And Dutch seems confident that with the group he assembled, all will be okay. That doesn't sound like that worked out too well. Plan is for them to carry out the job, then flee into the wilderness, not to west. The next day, Hosea and I carry out our scam and join them. Dutch seems happy and excited. He's talking again about California, but he's also talking about a lot of other places. Okay, Blackwater. Sketching the horse. Here we go. We have been running for weeks. I mean, running more than usual. The job they was pulling in Blackwater, robbing that ferry, it turned into a disaster. Young Jenny got killed, poor thing, while Sean and Mac both got arrested or killed. Mostly seems nobody seems sure which. Dutch shot a girl. I am not too sure if by accident or by design. And seems like it might have been. Oops. Come on, Kenny. Don't be fumbling around on the controls. And it seems like it might have been a setup. We took to the hills in an almighty scramble, leaving money and most of our things behind. Oh, for heaven's sake. Then, as we were fleeing east over the Grizzlies, an almighty storm hit us. Davy Callender, who got shot in the gut on the road, passed away. It was brutal to watch, and the rest of us nearly froze. But we found shelter and have been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we await the law. Okay, here's the camp we're in now. Hardly the spring I've been hoping for. Jose and I had been planning on a robbery of our own in Blackwater, but I guess that's been abandoned along with most of what I owned. I am profoundly concerned as to what happens next once we leave this place, or the law finds us cowering up here. Found a girl, well, a woman, I should say. Her husband had been murdered by some of Colm O'Driscoll's boys. Nasty business. So I guess that's where we're standing now in the story. So I guess every time we do something, that'll just make a note of it. I don't need to keep reading that. Although it's nice to have some background material on the whole boat thing. And it says here I can search this drawer. Let's take a look inside. There are some classic oatcakes. And an open miracle tonic. What the heck is a miracle tonic? Probably should look that up. Another drawer. Okay, nothing in that one. So let's close it up. Close it up. Nothing over here. Now that I know there's just stuff laying around here, I should probably have a look around. Pretty sure this is Hosea. Yeah, this is Hosea.
How you feeling, Hosea? You've been coughing a lot.
That's the cold. Thank you for bringing John back.
Of course.
I like that I can talk to people. So you hit the right click and then you hit R.
Okay there, Dutch?
Thank you. Thank you for bringing John back. Finally, some relief.
He's beat up, but he'll be all right, I hope.
A lot of talking in this game. Okay. Whose woman is that? Is that Dutch's or is that Hosea's? Oh wow, it's bright out here. Snow blinded. I ain't been snow blinded since I left Vermont. Okay, so there's a lot going on out here. What's this? Looks like people are coming and going through this building here. Those are our wagons.
Okay.
Oh, this place is just full of misery, ain't it?
You're safe now.
She'll be okay, Arthur.
I'm sure she will, Mary Beth.
Okay, so if you can't talk to them, the R is gray. See how John's doing.
Keep warm, all of you. Keep moving.
You doing okay now? I think so.
I hope so.
Thank you.
Stay strong.
Of course.
It's been a nasty few days.
I know. And we've had tough times before. We keep moving, and we keep together. Same as always. All of you.
The woman's a natural born
Ain't
leader.
that so, Mr. Morgan?
Of course.
He that is so impoverished
looks like I was a little too slow.
that he hath no oblation, chooseth a tree that will not rot.
Nothing really going on over here. I like that they got an outhouse over there. Nice touch. don't think I'm up for searching. Not sure I'd want to eat anything I found there. Who's this fella? Oh, is that Javier?
Stay alert there, Javier.
Another cold morning.
Got a well over here. Must be some kind of... I know it's not a garage, right? So... Okay, so this is a quest.
To death up here, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, that's a problem too. You got there a rabbit? That's it.
I'm serious. This is bad.
All right, let's see what you got to say.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what? 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Charles. I've got a good impression of Charles. He ain't gonna lay around just nursing his hand.
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on, this way.
Okay, so I love hunting.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two.
Should be able to find tracks in this kind of.
Sure hope I
It's kind of some fresh snow.
Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
Anything you find is going to be fresh tracks.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right.
This guy knows what he's doing.
Riding north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Uh-oh, what's about to happen? You know, I have no idea where I am. I hope you know how to get back to camp. If all I can do is follow our trail. The snow, it's not going to last very long. I really should have looked for the map function before we went wandering off into the mountains. I guess that's why God gave man a reset button. Okay, I gotta tell you, this is
There's some
amazing.
patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down this way.
All right, let's do that.
The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
See, the here I am shushing and staying quiet.
Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Yeah, hard to stop this place.
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can
see
you
that.
tell?
How can you not?
How could you not?
Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse.
Yeah.
Gun will scare everything around.
All right, let's learn how to use a bow. I thought that was the end of the tutorial, but I guess I'm wrong.
Come on.
So,
Grab that bow off the
I'm gonna
horse.
grab tab, and then I'm going to grab bow. So I guess these are the blinking ones that are going to go wrong. All right. Is that the only way to change weapons using the wheel?
And slowly.
Okay. There we go.
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
You can use Eagle Eye to highlight animal tracks and other clues. Press caps to activate Eagle Eye. Ah, okay, that's going to come in super handy. For now, let's just follow the tracks. If we lose the tracks, we'll try to Eagle Eye it. Should have gone around that. Like a holy racket busting through a tree like that. I see a deer. Too far away to hit with a bow. Oh, he spotted me.
Shh. Down there.
I
You
see
see him? Quick,
Let's see.
get that bow out, Arthur.
I got it. Let's
Try to
go
hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. Get good tension on the string before releasing.
Ready to draw the string back for damage
Don't
arrow.
overdo
That's
it.
going to reset your aim. Okay.
Take the shot. Nice. See if you can get another one.
Let's see the one. Let me see the one. Ah, Eagle Eye. Okay, so there's been others around here somewhere. Looks like there might be some over that ridge over there. Yep, there's one right there. Looks like that one might even have a rack. Oh.
Got it. Well done. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay?
Okay, so pick up the deer. Whistle for your horse. That's handy. Compendium. I was supposed to hit F1 for details, but I think it's too late now. Yeah. Okay, so my horse ain't listening to me. I guess I should try again. There he is. Approach the back of your horse. Press R to stow the deer. So I guess that's, you can only carry one deer at a time, which makes sense. And that's E to mount your horse. I'm getting the hang of this.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, man. Let's head back. Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard.
Whoa, what is that?
Careful!
Careful. Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
There, boy.
Chill out. I like that you can actually spook the animals. That's pretty cool. I'm just following you. You know all about bears and whatnot. There must be a better way to stop.
Cut up here, off the trail.
See him over there. Let's kill the darn horse. Oh, let's tell you.
Easy now. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought I might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
Oh, watch it. I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do.
Hold left
For a
control.
fellow with a black father and an Indian
Space
mother,
on stationary.
that ain't normally the case.
Well,
Okay, then.
we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take time.
Okay, so those are our tracks from the one we left out. That's
it's been
amazing.
as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Alright, we're home. I wasn't expecting the game to be quite this bleak. I guess spring will get here soon enough.
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
Brought some food back, boys!
Which horse?
Good. Come on, let's get these over to Pearson.
And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
It's a lot easier when you don't have to worry about little things like ballistic trajectory. These arrows tend to fly in a nice straight line and they fly really far.
Just drop it down in here.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
I suspect it probably isn't.
See you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll
Yes,
see you
that's a
both
treat.
later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
Hold down E. Oh, that was easy.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
You have unlocked Master Hunter Challenge. Check your log for more information. Master Hunter 1 free deer skin. Compendium updated. Whitetail deer, hold F1 for details. Okay, let's take a look. Whitetail deer. Okay then. Back. Okay, so an index of creatures, which I have only discovered one. Okay, so there's all kinds of stuff in here. Equipment, I've got 2 of those discovered. The lantern and the binoculars. Okay, I guess I don't need the deets on those. Fish gangs, 1 discovered. An informative guide to the O'Driscoll boys. Opportunistic misfits who relish in fighting, whores, and drinking. Sounds like college. After finding success in competing for scores with Dutch's gang out in the west, the O'Driscoll boys headed to the plains of Valentine. The gang are known for enrolling new members that are considered to be disposable. The O'Driscoll boys are renowned for their easy money schemes, which often consist of robbing banks looking for a fun time, and their love of wars. Okay. Gang camps found, ambushes survived, unique encounters. Okay, this is going to get interesting. What else is going on up here? Do I have to do it with the buttons? I guess there's no way to mouse it. Yeah, you got to do it with the buttons. Plants, horses, weapons, cigarette cards, information on 12 collectible card game. It's just weird. Okay. Weapons, of course. Start with 5. Cattleman's revolver. Oh, I like this. Popular and classic sidearm. Buck Cattleman is an all-around great revolver featuring a good balance of damage accuracy and fire rating. Suited for close to medium-range combat. Not likely. This weapon can also be wielded and used on horseback. The gun has an ammo capacity of 6 rounds and can use regular, high-velocity, split-point, express, and explosive revolver ammo. Really? Okay, that sounds interesting. Excuse the cough. Okay. And back. Explore this further. It's challenges, total completion. Okay, so the aftermath of Genesis. We're between missions. Probably a good time to save again. So go to story, save. Overwrite that one. Create another one. I have a hunch there aren't that many save slots, but I think I missed on that one. Let's try that again. Save game. No, I did miss on that one. Oh, okay, I see what it does. It automatically dumps the most recent saves. It brings them up to the top of the list. So that works. That works for me. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go back. And I think that's a good place to call it because this is already a ridiculously, stupidly long video. and we seem to have gotten through the tutorial. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stay up for a while and do some hunting because it was fun and it's a good opportunity to kind of get to know the controls. And I will let you know tomorrow if I catch anything cool. Won't be tomorrow, obviously. And I'll let you know next time I record. Oh my God. That was a great game. I am having a lot of fun with this game. I am going to be hard pressed not to waste a lot of time playing that game. I have other responsibilities, other things I need to do, so this is not going to be something I can do every night. But you can bet that I will be posting more of these. What I'll do is I'll try to get a few done late at night, and I'll try to get a few like when I'm not in my attic. So, and I'm going to lose the picture-in-picture. Nobody wants to see my big bald head shining away in the corner there. Watching the game, listening to my commentary, it's probably not even all that pleasant, but I'm sure there's some kind of fair use issue with just letting you watch the beautiful game. Oh, amazing. Amazing. The graphics are amazing. And the writing is good. The writing is good. The characters are three-dimensional. The characters are interesting. I can't get a feel for some of them. I like some of them. I don't like some of them. I specifically don't like Micah. I'm sure the game isn't going to let me just murder him, but I would like to. If I had my druthers, first chance I get, I would get him out into the woods and slit his throat. Because he is bad fucking news. Now watch the game turn out. The game's going to make a liar of me, right? The game's going to make him like a vital part of our survival at some point. But I would slit that guy's throat. He's a rapist. He's a killer. That guy's a stone cold killer. I'm telling you. I loved Charles. Charles is a great character. Very like he's too reliable to be in this gang. He's too trusting. He's too good for us. Jose is gonna die. Jose has got tuberculosis or something. That's been set up for us. Jose is sick. Can't get a feel for Dutch. Don't know what to think of Dutch yet. My initial impression was that he was bad news. I still think that he's bad news, but I think he's loyal to us. He's loyal to the gang. So my loyalty remains with Dutch, but I think Dutch has some real dirt. He has some real problems with his past. So I can't wait. I can't wait to get to know these characters. I can't wait to get to know the other characters. Abigail, Sadie. Okay, those are going to be two very interesting characters. Javier fell a little flat. I like the guy, but he didn't have that living kind of breathing thing going on. So I have a hunch they're saving him for later. I can't wait to get to know him a little better. It was fun riding with him, but I loved the journal. I'm sorry I made y'all sit there and listen to me read the journal. I'll try to figure out a way to put those little lines in there so that you can skip past that stuff if you don't want to watch it. But I loved it. It was really kind of good way because they gave you a lot of exposition and dialogue, and that, I mean, I'm so torn because the dialogue was so good and the writing was so good, but every minute that the characters are going talkie is a minute you're not playing a video game, right? And I didn't tune in a movie. I tuned in a video game. But it's all for the best. Because I got to tell you, I'm happy as a friggin' clam right now. If I had my druthers, I would be up until 5 o'clock in the morning playing that video game. It's already midnight. And I'm going to go hunting. I'm going to fire that thing up and I'm going to fall asleep in my office. But I'm going to go hunting for another hour and just see if I can get some skins or something. But I'll be back. I am going to try this weekend to make my video about how I'm going to be a professional dungeon master, and professional dungeon masters are bad. Because I really believe that professional dungeon masters are bad. I mean, there's two types of professional dungeon masters, and I'll talk about them both. There's the streamers, right? The streamers are the most obvious creators of problems amongst us, like regular players. And then there's the guys like I'm gonna do the ones who actually just get paid to dungeon master. They are responsible for, I think, probably the least visible but the most damaging problems in the D&D. I don't want to call it a community, because we're not a community. We're not a family. But we are a hobby. We have a kind of set attitudes and things. And I think that professional dungeon mastering has created some real problems in the psychology of the hobby. And so we'll talk about that, but not tonight. Tonight, I'm going to say goodnight. I love you. Thank you for your time, because of all the things God has given you, your time is the most precious thing you have. Don't waste it. I'm going to say goodnight. God bless. Peace out. And then I'm going to go hunting, because I can. And I'll see y'all soon. Thanks.